Hello, my fellow real estate professionals. This is Sandra Brazelton. I respect how hard you work, and I know that time is money, so I will get straight to the point. I want to share several reasons why you should master Auction.com so you can mitigate the risk and enjoy the huge profits of this very large redistribution of wealth. I am Sandra Brazelton, and in addition to my duties as a real estate broker, realtist, and realtor, I am also a real estate instructor and an online auction investor and consultant. The reason I am so passionate about sharing this with my fellow real estate professionals is because we were blessed to secure a Freddie Mac contract, which was very lucrative. However, we lost that contract because of the shift of REO inventory to Auction.com. So who is Auction.com? Auction.com is an online real estate marketplace headquartered in Irvine, California. According to their website, they have sold over 200,000 properties to buyers from over 100 plus countries all over the world. Since 2007, they have grown into a $34 billion company, and they control a lot of the foreclosures and REO business that real estate professionals depended on as a major source of revenue. So here's my question. If the REO inventory is now online and Auction.com controls that inventory, where do you think you need to be? Online with Auction.com, right? In fact, here are the top 3 reasons to master Auction.com. The reality is, whether you like it or not, the inventory of foreclosed homes has moved online because smart companies such as Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Freddie Mac, and others have looked at the economics, the risk, and the profit. They have spent thousands of dollars to perform the market research, and they have determined that online auctions are a more profitable and less risky way to reduce inventory, streamline operations, and automate inventory reduction processes. It is a smart business decision that will run you out of business if you do not get on board. As a Freddie Mac listing broker, Freddie Mac instructed me to sell their inventory of occupied and vacant homes through Auction.com. But we could not allow anyone to view them, and on some of them we could not post online pictures. It was a completely blind bid. So I started researching these transactions because I had the data, and when I compared the market value to the sales price, I was blown away by the great profit potential. More importantly, I saw that as a real estate professional, I was about to be replaced. So we chose to be proactive, to do the research, make the shift, and master a different way to buy real estate and build independent wealth. Since that time, I have seen our traditional foreclosure inventory almost disappear. So not making the shift would have wiped out my business. The bottom line is this, so please listen carefully. If you do not hear anything else I say throughout this entire presentation, please heed this warning. If you are a REO listing agent, if you work with investors, or if you are a real estate investor, you will be out of business if you do not master Auction.com. This is very serious because Auction.com is a very different business model, but we have no choice but to adapt and make the shift. We have been able to successfully and profitably make the shift, so we want to help you do the same. Remember, Auction.com does not represent you, and it is not their business model to teach you how to bid. Their business model is to shift all of the liability to you. These properties are sold as is all over the country, so they have to cover themselves by enforcing a very strict buyer beware policy. The representatives do not know about real estate values in your local area, and they do not work for you or represent you. And just like we are trained to help our buyers see around the corner and anticipate any problems, I think people bidding on these homes need our professional help. However, the biggest risk is to real estate professionals. And if you want to know why, just follow the money. All of the big lenders are using online auction solutions to sell their foreclosures, and it will not stop there. It will spread to regular home sellers across the world. Also, my fellow agents, these companies do not have to pay you a commission, and they do not have to pay for repairs, evictions, or any other traditional fees. So again, if you do not get on board as a solution provider, you will be left out and face real estate extinction. Online auction bidding is different from foreclosures because, as a former HUD, VA, and Freddie Mac broker, we know that these homes are sold as is, but the consumer has a short window for inspections that will allow them to walk away without penalty in most cases if major defects are uncovered. However, this is not true with auction properties. You are not allowed to view inside or perform any property inspections. That means heating, cooling, appliances, termite, electrical, plumbing, septic tank, no inspections. Here is a brief summary of my bio. It highlights our 25 years of experience and our top 1% nationwide credentials. We have worked in traditional and non-traditional areas as a HUD broker, VA broker, bank REO broker, and Freddie Mac broker. I'm also a real estate instructor and the real estate ninja. Huntsville, Alabama is my home, and it is also known as the Rocket City, so I worked as an engineer on national missile defense for 16 years. When I made the shift from engineering to real estate, I knew that it was highly competitive, so my experience in these non-traditional areas has empowered me to be a well-seasoned real estate investor and subject matter expert in this area. We have been seasoned real estate investors for 30 years, and we have done it all. Double closings, foreclosures, lease options, equity swaps, short sales, wholesales, and auctions. You can mitigate the risk through proper preparation and training, so let's look at the rewards. I think this is a powerful niche for real estate professionals who are trained in this area. My first suggestion is that you buy them yourself and use the profits to wipe out debt and fund your retirement and lifestyle. You will be in high demand and can create another income stream by providing this unique skill set as an agent or consultant. This means you can require a very profitable and a non-refundable retainer fee for your time and expertise. But if you do not get on board, you will get the leftover choices, or you will be left out completely because the train has left the station. There are also rewards for business owners, investors, and entrepreneurs who are time broke and tired of being their own labor. In summary, success is a decision. Those who choose to get on board will capitalize, and those who choose not to adapt will face real estate extinction. One thing for sure is this moving money train is not going to wait for you to decide. As I said, there is a lot to cover, and we have a lot to share. So if you want a complete presentation and a few more strategies, please text I can do it, ICANDOIT, I can do it, to 256-964-3031. That's I can do it, one word, to 256-964-3031. We have included the 12 ways to get critical property information before you bid in this link. So text I can do it, one word, to 256-964-3031 and make sure I have your correct email and contact number. There is a lot of money changing hands in online real estate investing, so we want you to get on board and to be ahead of the competition and profit from this very large redistribution of wealth. When we bought foreclosed owner property, we had to use cash for keys and other incentives to remove the foreclosed owner and protect our profits. And we've also bought vacant properties. So I want to teach you how to contract strategically with the foreclosed owner to protect your profit and how to sell to a retail buyer. Most importantly, we do not want you to be blindsided. You must understand buyer beware before you bid because the online buyer holds all of the legal liability and responsibility for all property information, condition, location, title, occupancy status, everything. These homes are sold as is and where is. They can be foreclosed, owner occupied, tenant occupied. In fact, there are 5 occupancy and status types that you must know before you bid. I also want to show you how to flip to an investor using our $30,000 flyer. This was very powerful and a lot of fun. We wish you all of the blessings of the universe and we look forward to your success.